side to side to the beat. Snapping nice fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Boy, I'm soaking up the game. I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace, straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. Good at what you do, you and your crew.
Now, from the home of the Raiders, since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Las Vegas Raiders. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen, it is for real. Season begins here. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Allen. Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
A loss of 6 yards. It's second down.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. Pushed out to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. On the ground, this is James Cook. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
On the stop. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the Raiders' 36-yard line.
They'll work from the 36 on second and 6. From the gun, Josh Allen. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? He'll try it now with Cook. First down and more inside the 20. And he will score! James Cook, touchdown Bills. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
The kick is good. Makes the score Bills 7, Raiders nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Yeah. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Okay, ready? Ready?
Play action. Now it's Milton. Out to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Milton to the air on second down. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he's in! James Cook, touchdown, Bills. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. Give him a 2nd touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the 1st.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
His pass is hit is good. And the Bills move out on top, 14-0.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be... Out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther Cougar 19, go!
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The tackle by Zayvon Collins. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 7.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he'll manage to get to the 33. T.J. Sanders there to make the play.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 3.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Back. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos. Ready?
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That went out wide to Achane. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Milton. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. It's second down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
18, come 19, come 19.
Try and throw with Milton. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
19 Lions.
Milton going to look to throw it again. intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Buffalo. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He's going to air this one out. And that'll be incomplete. They took their shot downfield. Now, let's check on the flag.
Okay, great.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Go.
On the carry, it's Achane. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Ready.
From the gun, here's Milton. Going up top. That is hard. And he will score. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Raiders. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Raiders get back in it. It is 21-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Allen. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down. From the gun, here is Allen. That's taken in, Keon Coleman. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down. On play action, Allen gonna look deep, looking for more. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
On 2nd down, Cook. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 17 yards on that play. First down, Buffalo.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 4. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Headed left, buying time. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You know, once he broke the pocket, Mike, I actually thought he was just going to call his own number and become a runner. I thought he had some green grass out in front of him to take it in, but he decides to put it in the air instead and falls incomplete.
Allen now on second down. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bills. What a show this offense is putting on here. Greg, this has got to be a great feeling for this offense in the first quarter.
Yeah, and this is a great example, Mike, of when everything in your offense is clicking. The play design, the scheme, the philosophy, and then obviously the execution on the field. They've been sharp, explosive, and at this pace, I'm not sure what the defense could do to try to slow them down.
The return starting from the 5. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Hilton now to throw on 1st and 10. That's caught. Still going. And he will take this one in. 77 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
3 points of view.
Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders are able to edge a bit closer.
Raiders 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Bills with the early advantage. And we're back in Vegas after this. On first down, Allen. A pass caught right side by Coleman. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 21.
Throwing on second down. He's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Damone Clark working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Rolling right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To the middle of the field, caught by Shaquille. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. On play action, here's Allen. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Fake the handoff, and they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again.
Having a dominant pass rush so often translates to wins. But that's hardly been the case here, Mike, and they're able to add another sack to their total before half, and that's great. But somehow they still find themselves trailing, and that's the only thing that matters.
Allen to throw on 3rd and long. Flush to his right. He'll air one out for Palmer. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Reload! Step it in!
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Yeah, he did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He's going to let this one go deep inside the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Samuel, going to see what he can do. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And This is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll bring up second down.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive.
To the air on second down. Here's Allen. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
A gain of 8 yards, and it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Forced out wide. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
To the air once more is Allen. As complete right side to Kincaid. A gain of 21 on that pass play. Good for a Bills first down.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
Allen to throw again. That's to Kincaid once again. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. Here comes second and 4. Play action now, and here's Allen. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Allen on third down. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Chubb is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. A return now from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready? Go, Reed. 19, Tiger. Now go.
A run, and it's Achan. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. And a Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues.
Track. Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A gain of 6 brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9.
19 tight. Come on, come on. Set.
Getting out of the gun is Milton. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 9 yards to go.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
From the gun, here's Milton. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. They get 18 yards on 4th down and a fresh set of downs. To the air once more is Milton. Good throw, out wide, it's caught.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Tag. Cowboy 80. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Milton going to look to throw it again. He's got the golden domer. That's Michael Mayer. And on that 1st and goal, he is down inside the 10-yard line.
18.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Buffalo 18.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. That one just too far. Out in front, and it's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
18, Pioneers. Let's go. 18, 79 Broncos. Go.
Throwing again is Milton. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 2.
At their own 2-yard line.
319.
Allen from his own end zone. He gets this one to Moore. Past midfield. Inside the 30. He's to the 10. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 97 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
The extra point by pass is good. And the Bills add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Come on, come on. Ready,
On the play fake, it's Milton. Got Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
On the double. Hey, check that. Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Achane.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
They'll go play action here with Milton. Moving to his right. He'll air it out down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Here we go. Strike. 70 Lions.
Throwing. Milton. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out. Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points? This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Panther 11.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. The tight end Kincaid in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
He'll swing this one out to Cook. On the move, past the 40. Score again. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
From the gun, here is Allen. Exiting the pocket right. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Tyler Bass to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Set it. Go.
Play action. Now it's Milton. Going for it all. That's caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
On 2nd down, Allen. Forced to his right. Now he takes off. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Here's a handoff to Cook. Finds an alley to the 35. And he's into the end zone yet again. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Pass's kick is good. And the Bills will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Their own 24-yard line.
Smash, smash. Ready, ready, ready.
They'll run right here. It's Achan. Not much there. Maybe a yard. From the 25, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll fake the give, and now it's Milton. Now he'll air one out. Inside the 20. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his second touchdown here in week 1. Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders are able to cut into the deficit.
Bills 57, Raiders 35.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Allen going to throw on first and 10. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
To the air. On second down, here's Allen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force 4th down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the 1st down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. That one good for 29. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to...
And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. And he's going to set his guys up with a nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
#19 Lions. Ready. Buffalo 8, Bronco 80. 65 catch, 65. Ready.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. That is hard. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
32 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. Crush, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
It's now
2nd and 10.
Ready. Go.
From the gun, here's Milton. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield, even if it...
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Riley.
It was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by L'Jarius Sneed. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Come on. Set. Hawk 7.
On play action, here's Milton. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Las Vegas. It's a debut for the ages, paying immediate dividends. 3 touchdowns in the season opener. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Get out of the gun is Milton. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision turned it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the 3rd has come to an end. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a run by Chubb as we start the 4th quarter. Room to run at the 35. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big one.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
A run up the middle with Cook. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Buffalo.
1st down, Bills.
Once again, it's Cook. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 6. On play action, here's Allen. He's going to keep it himself. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And this has been a familiar sight all day today for this defense. They have no answer for this quarterback as a runner. That last scramble puts him over 100 yards for the day.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Now they'll pitch it out here. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. This one caught the 4.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Big play coming up. Third and goal. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Here we go on fourth down. It's Allen. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. And the Raiders are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth and goal.
70. Let's go. Cowboy 80. 19 Lion.
Throwing on first and 10 is Milton. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
At this stage of the game, Mike, you have to find that balance defensively between playing prevent and making sure that ball does not get thrown over my head. But how often do we see defenses just give so much space, so much green grass, that the offense finds a way to move down the field quickly regardless? So just continue to mix up coverages, but do not let them throw the ball over your head.
And a nice run and close to the first down, protecting himself, sliding at the end.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
They'll go. Here's Milton. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. But they will turn it over on down. Going to get in. They stop him up short.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
One more time with Cook. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but It's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
And he will get into the end zone and hook the lead up by 2 more.
It doesn't happen often in the NFL, Mike, but there is nothing better when the entire stadium, the opposing team, everybody knows what play is coming, and they still can't stop it. Man, what a feeling for an offense, and it's exactly the case here.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
19 tight. Not. Get it.
On first down, here's Milton. He's going to take a shot down the field. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and
the pressure too much, and he goes down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
On the set.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. He gets this complete, finding Adams. And he's going to have a Raiders first down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
First and 10 at the 40.
Here's Milton. There's that man again. Another catch. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7.
On second down, here's Milton. That one out wide to Achek. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Throwing again is Milton. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
The 16-yard line.
To the air once more is Milton. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7. Here's second and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
60 average.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Milton going to look to throw it again, and that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Raiders 47.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Whoa.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
On play action, Allen moving left. He's going to run it. And Allen, a guy who usually gives as much punishment as he gets, slides down here, but he's got the first down.
First down, Buffalo.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Allen leading the Bills to the line for this two-point try. On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Here we go. Ready.
On the play fake, it's Milton. He's going to look for the home run ball. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
So a road win here for the Bills. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.